China's VN22 6x6 armored vehicle appears at Uzbekistan's Military Technical Institute. A Chinese-made VN22 6x6 armored fighting vehicle was spotted inside Uzbekistan's Military Technical Institute, possibly indicating the start of technical evaluation. The vehicle's presence at a research facility suggests assessment of mobility, protection, internal layout, and systems integration, following previous acquisitions of Chinese air defense systems. As the vehicle was positioned within a research institute rather than at an operational unit, the picture is consistent with the assessment of mobility, protection, internal layout, and systems integration. If achieved successfully, Uzbekistan could consider the approach followed for the Turkish-made Ejder Yeltsin 4x4, which is based on local production via licensed manufacturing. The VN22 is part of a family of export-oriented wheeled armored vehicles developed and produced by Norinco and first publicly shown in 2021 at the 13th China International Aviation and Aerospace Exhibition. This evaluation could also be linked to Uzbekistan's broader modernization trajectory, which has included the introduction of Chinese HQ-7B and HQ-12 air defense systems. The VN22 entered production in 2021 and is said to have been in service with the Chinese Army since 2023. The standard configuration specifies a crew of 3 and seating for up to 8 passengers, mainly for infantry transport and combat support roles. Armament options include a 30mm autocannon in the IFV configuration, while the VN22B assault gun variant mounts a 105mm cannon compatible with standard NATO 105mm ammunition. Secondary weapons include 2 HJ-12 anti-tank guided missiles, 8 EGMs, and, for the VN22B, a QJC 88 12.7mm heavy machine gun with a Type 86 7.62mm coaxial machine gun. Mobility features include a wheeled 6x6 suspension layout, supported by all-wheel steering and a semi-active suspension system with adjustable ride height, allowing the VN22 to possess a maximum road speed exceeding 110 km per hour and a payload capacity of 7.5 tons. The development of the VN22 is attributed to Chongqing Taima Industrial Group, a subsidiary of Norinco, as a successor to the WZ-551 exported since the 1990s. Development began in 2018 and focused on addressing operator feedback related to protection levels, fire control simplicity, and engine power limitations in earlier vehicles. Like many modern armored vehicles, the design adopted a modular architecture to support different mission requirements through interchangeable weapon stations and armor packages. The vehicle layout is divided into 3 sections, with the driver and front-mounted engine at the front, the commander and weapon operator in the central section, and the troop compartment at the rear. The front-mounted engine supports rear dismount while separating the power pack from the infantry compartment, a layout commonly used to manage internal space and blast effects. This structure allows Uzbek evaluators to possibly examine whether the whole could support multiple roles without major structural changes. The first VN22 configuration displayed in 2021 was equipped with the UW5 remotely operated turret mounting a 30mm autocannon and 2 anti-tank guided missiles on a retractable launcher protected within the turret when stowed. Both the gunner and commander are equipped with independent panoramic sights incorporating thermal imaging, allowing parallel target observation and engagement tasks. The vehicle family was designed to accept a range of turret options, enabling configurations from unmanned 30mm systems to the manned 105mm turret used on the VN22B. Listed variants extend beyond infantry fighting roles and include armor recovery and ambulance versions, indicating a broader support role within the same family. A directed energy weapon variant is also mentioned, reflecting experimentation with specialized mission fits. An 8x8 derivative associated with the VN22 family, the SH-16A self-propelled howitzer, further extends the vehicle line into artillery roles. Protection features specified for the VN22 include applique armor covering most of the hull, providing all-round resistance against 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds when fully equipped. The hull incorporates a V-shaped design intended to reduce the effects of landmines and improvised explosive devices on the crew compartment. 10 smoke grenade dischargers are mounted on the front of the turret to support obscuration and maneuver under threat conditions. The VN22 could also be equipped with the GL-6 Hardkill Active Protection System, APS, with one launcher containing 2 charges mounted on each side of the turret. The Chinese GL-6 is comparable in role and function to Israel's Iron Fist system, focusing on intercepting incoming anti-tank munitions. Protection levels are additionally said to be consistent with NATO STANAG 4569 Level 4, reinforcing the stated ballistic and mine resistance thresholds. The operators listed for the VN22 show that the vehicle has already been exported and fielded by multiple countries, primarily in Africa. Burkina Faso is said to have received approximately 25 VN22s from China in 2024, with an additional unknown quantity of VN22B delivered in 2025. Iraq is manufacturing the VN22 locally under license, with a localized variant using a manned open-top turret armed with a 12.7mm CS/LM5 heavy machine gun. Ivory Coast is listed with 6 VN22B vehicles, while Mali received both VN22 and VN22B vehicles in 2025. Senegal operates a mix of VN22 armor recovery, ambulance, and VN22B fire support vehicles. Pakistan is also said to have reportedly imported a production line and displayed the VN22 under the name Faris in 2024.